A Georgia state representative is at home resting tonight after being shot in Columbus. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for trusting News 3. I'm Teresa Whitaker.
And I'm Phil Scoggins. First tonight, we start out with a News 3 exclusive we've been working on all night. As we reported to you earlier on Evening Edition, Republican State Representative Gerald Greene of Cuthbert was shot today during an attempted armed robbery in Columbus. That word from a spokesperson with the Georgia House Speaker's office. Well, today we were told by the Communications Director, Caleb McMicken, that Greene, the chairman of the State Properties Committee, was heading home to Cuthbert following today's session in Atlanta when he stopped at a convenience store on Victory Drive and was shot in the leg. News 3 crews happened to be nearby and saw police activity at both Fox's Cinema and the 30th Avenue package store. When we went over to investigate, we learned from witnesses that the shooting happened in the back parking lot of the Fox's Cinema, an adult entertainment store. When we went back behind the store, this is what we found: fresh blood on the concrete, which witnesses told us belonged to Greene. They say he then got into his car and drove over to the 30th Avenue package store. And those claims are backed up by this surveillance video that News 3 obtained from the package store, which is time-stamped at 4:25 p.m. You can see State Representative Greene walking into the liquor store, clearly injured and limping. The store owners rushed to get him a chair, sit him down in the middle of the store, and then pick up the phone to call police. Representative Greene then appears to sit there, clearly in pain, until paramedics arrived. When we spoke with the store owners, we learned that Greene was no stranger. In fact, he was a regular.
Yeah, he's my regular customer, and he come after a week or sometime 2 times a week, and sometime 3 times a week. He's a very good guy, and he always buy good stuff. He's never give me a problem, and I really wonder why the people do like that.
Greene was taken to Midtown Medical Center and has since been treated and released.
Now, I called State Representative Gerald Greene at his home in Cuthbert around 8:30 tonight. He told me he had just gotten home from the hospital. I asked him to give us his account of today's events, and this is what I found out. I asked State Representative Greene if I could put him on speaker and record him. He asked that I not. But this is what he told me. He says he was getting out of his car at a liquor store where he often buys lottery tickets. He says a man approached him with a gun, pointed it at his chest, and demanded money. Representative Greene says he threw his cell phone at him, and that's when the man shot him in the leg. He says he went into the liquor store where employees called police. Now, based on the video that we had of the scene, I wanted to get a clearer picture of the location of the shooting. Where exactly were you shot, and what was the location? I then asked Representative Greene if he was parked behind Fox's Cinema when he was shot, as witnesses said. He said yes, he was. At Fox's Cinema? In the parking lot of Fox's Cinema. So were you visiting there or another business in the area? He said he had been to Fox's Cinema on previous occasions, but not today. Instead, he said he was visiting the 30th Avenue package store where he was buying a lottery ticket. Ironically, Greene says he was carrying several thousands of dollars in donations to the American Red Cross for storm relief, which the robber did not get. Representative Greene says the bullet went clean through. He's thanking God for the fact that the bullet missed his artery. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with that particular area of Victory Drive where the shooting happened, executive producer Diana Zito joins us with that part of the story.
Okay, so if you're not familiar with this part of town, the Victory Drive area, or even Columbus in general, I want to give you a better picture of kind of how this was set up we're looking at. So let's take a look here. We have Google Maps pulled up. You can see we have the Fox's Cinema right here. This is where the shooting allegedly happened and started off, and this is the 30th Avenue package store right here. So let's get a closer view here. We'll go to our street view. We have Bradford Street right here, 30th Avenue, and this is Victory Drive. All right, so let's put our little person on street view. Take a look there. Get a little closer. So, right there, you can see this is where Representative Greene said that he was parked. This is the back of Fox's Cinema, this parking lot right here. It is almost in the same kind of parking area as the liquor store. You can see the liquor store right here. This is the second-story building right here. Here is an ATM area, so you're getting a better look. Apparently he was shot here, drove in his car over to this liquor store to call 911 and get help. Back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Diana. Now, Representative Greene says he hopes to resume his legislative duties by next week.
Of course, we will be following this News 3 exclusive, and we'll have more details for you tomorrow, both on air and online at WRBL.com.
Auburn police